Rahim. Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. I hope you will be enjoying your life at home with your beautiful smiling faces. I welcome you all in the YouTube channel class of Multan Public School and College for the subject of Islamiyat for level 3. Dear students, our today's topic is Qibla. In this unit, we will come to know what is Qibla, and we will learn about first Qibla of the Muslims, when and how the direction of Qibla changed, why did the change of Qibla take place. Dear students, after going through this lesson, you should be able to answer the following questions. Number 1. What was the first Qibla of Muslims and where is it situated? Number 2. How did the Jews ridicule Muslims? Number 3. How did Allah answer the objections of the Jews on sharing the Qibla with them? Number 4. How did the changing of Qibla affect Makkah? What is Qibla? Dear students, we all are Muslims and Muslims offer prayer 5 times a day, facing the same direction, and that is the direction of Khana-e-Kaaba. So dear students, the direction of Khana-e-Kaaba is Qibla for the Muslims. Dear students, in the first 13 years of prophethood of the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, peace be upon him, and Muslims offered prayers facing Baitul Muqaddas in Jerusalem. This practice continued even after migration to Medina. The Jews also faced the same direction while praying. Actually, Allah Almighty intended to bring the two religions nearer, but the Jews were jealous at the popularity of the new religion Islam, and they ridiculed. Ridiculed means they used to make fun of the Muslims and the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, that they didn't even have their own Qibla, and yet they claimed that Islam is supreme to all religions. This situation disturbed our beloved Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, so much that he would look towards sky awaiting a revelation. So, dear students, in this situation, Allah Almighty in Surah Al-Baqarah said, "Many a times we have seen you turn your face towards heaven. We will make you turn towards a Qibla that will please you." Actually, Allah Almighty wanted the true believers and those who were not sincere in their faith to be identified. The Prophet, peace be upon him, turned his face towards Masjid al-Haram while performing prayers. It was the sign of faith in the new religion, and delay in obeying Allah's command meant hypocrisy. Dear students, in Quran, Allah Almighty mentioned this very clearly in the following verse. Translation is, "We appointed your former Qibla only in order that we might know the Prophet's true followers and those who were to disown him. It was indeed a hard test, but not for those whom Allah guided." The Prophet, peace be upon him, had already performed 2 rakats of Zohar prayer when Hazrat Jibreel alayhi salam gave him Allah's command that he should now turn to Khana-e-Kaaba. All who were present in the mosque followed the Prophet, peace be upon him. That mosque in Medina became known as Masjid al-Qiblatain because the order to change the Qibla was received here. From that day onwards, the Khana-e-Kaaba became the permanent Qibla of the Muslims. So, dear students, now it becomes very clear that why did the change of Qibla take place? By changing the direction of Qibla, Allah Almighty showed that He is all knowing. He was well aware of the intentions of the Jews who were trying to make fun of the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, and his followers. Allah Almighty also showed that He is all wise, Al Hakim, and His decisions are based on wisdom. The Khana Kaaba, built by Hazrat Ibrahim salam and Hazrat Ismail salam, has been mentioned prominently in Quran and was always respected by the Arabs. And by making Khana Kaaba Qibla for all times, Allah has made Makkah the focus of Islamic world. This clearly separated the believers from the non-believers and dismissed the objection from the enemies of Islam. Dear students, I hope now you would have learnt about Qibla, about the first Qibla of the Muslims and the reasons behind the change of direction of Qibla. Take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.